Welcome to Angelo's Tennis Special Edition. And this is just for you guys. It's just for subscribers, because I'm telling you right now, this video isn't going anywhere. No one's seeing this, at least at this point. But this is a good one. So stay tuned here. We have Felix. Felix here just posted this video. He played Yibing. Apparently Yibing is his high ranking was 54. And I'm going to show in this video how this Yibing player, quote unquote top class, world class tennis player, uses the red zone that I talk about. How he uses that to form his game. That's what we're going to focus on in this video. I'm going to show you how Felix has no idea that this is even occurring. And let's get into it. All right, so here we have second point. We're just going to go through. I'm going to get as many as I can here. Felix is serving. First ball there, the return. He looks like he's trying to go deep. You'll see as this goes on, this Yibing, he does play the balls in the middle for the most part, only on the return of serve, and you can tell it's not on purpose because the return of serve is the toughest ball to probably keep out of the middle. Second ball, you can see where he goes. Right here. If you're not familiar with this, check out my other videos. You'll see the court layout that I have. Maybe I'll put up here in the screen in the corner. And then Felix hits it out. Pretty good return serve. You can see where it lands to start the point outside of the red zone. And then he makes an error, but you can see where he goes right here. Right here. Sorry. So he goes here, and then he goes here. No balls in the red zone. Let's back it up here and see what Felix does. Felix plays there to the middle of the court. And that's why Yibing goes to there, to that spot there. There's another one, middle one in the return, on the return of serve. See, these are mistakes. I want to point out these are mistakes that are fine. They accept them. It doesn't bother them because they know what to expect. Middle balls off the return, perfectly fine. It's very difficult not to do that. Double faults, perfectly fine. You'll see Yibing double fault. These are things that are going to happen. They can't be avoided. So here's another return serve. Goes short. And then Felix wins the point. This is going to be a really good example here. We'll go back over it. Not one ball by Yibing in the red zone. Here's the serve. This one here, you see he gets this ball here, and you can see where he places it, in the corner. It's kind of a floater. It just kind of floats it in the corner. Next one, a little bit shorter in that second zone. And then he gets more of a close middle ball here. It's a little deep. They're close. Most of them are outside the middle zone. And then he draws an error off a slice. But if you watch closely, here's another example. You can see this is what he's doing. It's indisputable. Here's the serve. Ball's going to land here in the red zone, and watch Yibing try to adjust and adapt to hit that ball to the corner. There's another middle ball. And even there, and you can see what he does on, he gets this middle ball here, and he plays it deep, deep middle. It's not hit particularly hard. And then he gets another middle ball. There it is there, and he's going to hit that target there for a winner. Look how far behind the baseline he is. And the thing to point out is people say don't do this, you know, you're a rec player, you're not good enough. Watch where this ball, you can see where it lands. The exact spot is like on this side, on the other side right there. Well, watch the second bounce. First bounce, it's hard to see because the camera cuts out. But the second bounce doesn't even hit the fence there. It stops before the fence. So to say that this ball is hit particularly hard is just not true. I mean, is it hit well? Sure. But is it hit really hard? Clearly not. It's the target and the spin. There's another middle ball. He comes to the net. And this is interesting too. This down the line shot. The down the line doesn't exist. Like it's so funny how coaches will form players' minds. So he gets this ball here. And on the run, you can see Yibing here. On the run, the ball lands here and he goes, it's not down the line. He goes to this target here. Because he knows that's going to set him up. He gets a slice off the next one. And then he draws an error. You can see another one here. He's not playing. You can see he gets this ball here. Same situation as he was just in. And this time he goes cross court to this corner. So it's the two corners he's playing to. He's not going to play long rallies because it doesn't matter. I've stated this before. If you play this way, you'll have the same result. Same results as if you were playing long rallies. There, Felix gets a middle ball off the return, puts it away. Here again. Ball's going to land there. Now, should he go cross court? Absolutely not. He can go wherever he wants. Ball lands there, he goes down the line. Why? Because that's the most comfortable. I'll say it again. That's the most comfortable. He's adapting to the situation. If he tries to hit this ball cross court, he might loop it or sit it for Felix. He doesn't want to do that. He's using the court to control the point. Ball lands deep here. He makes that target, and then he gets an easier cross-court ball there, and now he can start playing in a more easier situation. Here he goes again, down the line. Ball lands here. There's no bad time to go down the line. He hits it there, lands it there. Puts Felix on the run. He makes an error. There's no bad time to go down the line. Doesn't matter. None of that is real. You can see how short all these points are too. Here's another good one here. Plays the serve. Felix makes a pretty good return on the baseline there, deep in the zone. And look at Yibing's stroke, his tennis stroke. He chips it. He bunts it. Bunts it to this target here. Again, adapting to the ball. It's hard to see how close up. You can see him here. Bunt. He literally bunts the ball and puts Felix on the run. Tell me what quote-unquote rec player can't do this. This is what rec players do? This is what rec players do, and coaches tell them to go over the shoulder. Then he gets a deeper middle ball, plays to this target here, and then Felix makes an error. ABC 1 2 3. It's as easy as ABC 1 2 3. Now here, I would say little mistake here. He's playing outside the red zone, hitting his spots, and then does a drop shot that lands way too deep. And some people do this to draw them in and to try and pass, so that could be it, but it definitely wouldn't cut as a drop shot as far as hitting the right target there. There's double. There's another one down the line. Look how deep that ball was hit by Felix. And look how far back from the court he is. And he goes down the line for a winner. It drops short. The ball lands short. Even if, here's the thing. See, people will say, well, rec players can't do this because Yibing hits such a big ball and et cetera, et cetera. But tell me this. Even if this was you as a rec player, if you're a rec player, just say this was just a 4-0, a 3-5, 4-5, doesn't matter. I mean, Felix doesn't even move. He doesn't even move. So let's say you hit that ball 20 miles per hour slower. By the way, chances are you won't, because you'll probably hit it flatter. And he moves to get that ball. You're still going to get an easy next ball. You're still going to get a ball at the net. There's no way, Felix, I don't care anyone in the world, off this ball here, no matter how you hit it, you could slice it, underspin it, flat ball, topspin, whatever your shot is at a 4-0, 3-5 level. If you did that, this guy here, professional tennis player, who people worship, okay, you're going to get a ball at the net. Here's another thing he's going to do. Felix comes to the net. He does this a lot. When Felix comes to the net, he's playing the ball to his feet. That's now his target. If he hits the ball at his feet, which he does right there, he knows there's nothing Felix is going to be able to do. He makes an error. Even if he makes that shot, it's going to set him up. Even if he hits a winner off that shot, that's the play. That's the target at this point. He's going to go to his feet. And he could go wide, etc. He's going to adapt to what is the easiest, what he's more likely to make. And you'll see him do that time and time again when Felix comes to the net. There's another one. At his feet. There it is, sets him up for the lob. He misses the lob, but there's the second target, the lob right here. Draw your target right there. He's trying to hit that. He hits that spot, he wins the point. Now he loses this set, but it doesn't matter. He probably would win the second set and the third. It's a matter of performance. It's a matter of execution. Now, ideally, you're going to have to go back and watch this to really see for yourself. You're probably going to watch this yourself and look and see. There's a red zone ball. Here's a serve. There's the red zone ball. He's going to play there to the target. And he misses. He misses the corner right there. He's still up 30-15 here. Another one, short ball here. Draws the error. And notice, again, I'm repeating, how short these points are. That's because of this guy. That's because of this guy right here. If I'm telling you right now, if Felix keeps the ball in the court in more, if he doesn't make as many errors, it doesn't matter. He's going to end the point. He's gonna make sure the point ends. Here's a pretty good deep ball hit by Felix. And Yibing just really bunts that ball back in the court. Emergency situation. Just get it. He gets the let and drops in. There's another one at the feet. At the feet there. Off him coming into the net. You can do this. I do this all the time. It's a matter of it being in this position here when this happens. Noticing that he's coming to the net and then hitting it, then that becomes your target. Really quick, that becomes your target. There, Felix does a nice job of doing what Yibing does. Gets the middle ball. But see, even when you watch this, he won't describe it that way. He'll say something else. There's another good middle ball by Felix. He gets the middle ball. And there's another one. There's another one. Comes to the net. What is this? The third one in a row. Comes to the net. Plays it at his feet. You can see here Felix gets a middle ball and kind of tries to do what Yibing does. The little bunt, okay? Check this out. Look at, you can't see it here, but his racket is perpendicular, okay? And notice when Yibing did this, his racket, it stayed. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. It stayed like this when he hit. But when Felix hit, he's up like this. He follows through more. And he can't really get that tight of a shot. You can see even on this return here, Yibing just kind of bunts it. His racket is still a little shorter than maybe someone like Felix's. Something else here, it's 3-all, it gets a little tighter. Felix is serving. This becomes more important. And look how short this point is. Yibing gets this ball here, right here, and still goes for it. He still goes for his target there, near the line. Loses the game. And it looks like he gets a little frustrated. That's not really what we're focusing on here. I mean, there's other things we can talk about, but I'm trying to point out the foundation. This red zone stuff is the foundation. There he does it again. Gets close to the red zone there. It's a little deep. And the little bunt. The bunt. Tell me you can't do that. Who can't do that? It's like basic stuff. It's like hockey players do that. You're a hockey player, you can do that. That's why it pays to be a hockey player. But when you're training players, you have to they're not hockey players. You have to teach them those skills that you learn as a hockey player. Not the stuff that coaches are really teaching, the stuff that doesn't matter. Another middle ball here. Ball lands right here, cross court, and watch him go the other way. Very difficult. Still does it. Still goes for it. Every ball, he's trying to make him run. Now he hits the middle there. Yibing hits the middle. In a longer rally. I mean, this is like his fourth or fifth shot. And then he gets lucky and Felix misses. There's that down the line on the run. And then I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. He pretty much throws in the towel after that. But I hope this helps. And you know, as I said, this is really only going out to you guys, the subscribers. So this is my gratitude and my thanks for sticking with the channel, despite all the things I have to do to get attention. So appreciate it. Have a good day.